say that out loud.
Does he have a criminal history here in Jefferson County, please? Ricky Strong. All right. You are Ricky Bernard Sloan III, correct? And bugs are here. Get the spray. What happened to number 2?
It was refused.
What's 4?
Refused by the DA.
What's 3?
Those are.
But number 4 was refused to? There.
I'm about to look, Judge.
All right. You were charged in 23 CR 738 and also 739 with on or about May 1st, 2023 in Jefferson County, Texas. In 738, it is alleged you committed aggravated robbery. That is a first-degree felony, which carries with it no less than 5 nor more than 99 years confinement in prison or life imprisonment. And in 739, it is alleged you committed deadly conduct with the discharge of a firearm, a third-degree felony. So you would be facing no less than 2 nor more than 10 years confinement in prison and a fine up to $10,000 in that particular case. Do you understand what you're looking at in these 2 cases?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hold on. The new improved computer system's having problems.
Mm-hmm.
So the case will appear the deadly conduct that was dismissed.
Yeah,
Complaining.
2 and 4. 2 and 4. What I mean.
Right, that's what I'm, so.
That was number 3. Thanks.
So in number 4. That case was dismissed. Let's see why. Complaining witness was deceased.
Okay, those are the only priors. Okay.
Right.
So where are we? What did you say something about bonds?
Yes, sir.
What are you asking for?
As low as the court will accept.
What are the bonds?
On the aggravated robbery, it's $500,000. And on the deadly conduct, it's $250,000.
Okay. Go ahead. Anything else from mine?
No, Your Honor, just we would like to reduce down to.
Who doesn't?
Well, I think in this case, $500,000 and $50,000 is excessive. And that's of course something lower than $100,000 each in each case.
How many people were shot here? Do you know?
2 defendants, the victim and it was a bullet that went through an apartment and almost hit somebody.
What's the but you got 2 different complainants.
Yes, sir. One was inside of it.
Shooting a firearm and knowingly discharging a firearm at the direction of another person.
One was the person being robbed. The other one was an innocent bystander in their apartment. The bullet went through into the apartment where they were at. Yeah.
How many times was the victim shot?
Twice. Make sure.
When the defendant had been shot, he was shot?
Yes. Both of the alleged victims were shots.
Oh, your client is a victim?
So the alleged defendants, I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Well, I only have one defendant here.
There are
Two different cases.
two
Cases.
defendants part of this overall. I'm thinking of discovery. Like Mr. Letter said, both of the alleged defendants involved in this case were shot at by the victim.
Says he's been shot. Sanchez is our victim. He's been shot in each knee. To both of his knees. And a right cheekbone on his face.
I don't understand where did this occur? Like, what was the environment? Was it a parking lot, out on the street? Where?
There was a parking area.
This says the defendant here
It was at a
had
parking
an
complex.
AR-15 style rifle and the victim was robbed at gunpoint by two people, it looks like, right?
Yes, sir.
And the person with the AR-15 is, y'all saying this is the defendant in this case?
That's the allegation, Your Honor.
Sloan shot the victim. Where was the victim shot?
Shot in each knee and had a bullet wound on cheekbone.
And then shot in the face and in the knee,
Yes, sir.
in the knees. The victim pulls out his gun and fires back in self-defense. Then several unknown suspects begin shooting at the vehicle that the victim was in. And somebody says, "I've been hit" from the other car. They're shooting. And sure enough, here's the defendant who's been shot in his left hand. He shows up, same as Elizabeth. And an AR-15 rifle was found in the apartment that the defendant went to. There's another night here in, was this in Beaumont, where everybody's just shooting the town up? Is that right? Was that in Beaumont?
Yes, sir. And there was an allegation that there was more than two. It was about 6 or 7 that were trying to rob him.
A gang, a gaggle?
A gaggle or whatever you want to call it.
All right, so, what state say?
I think the bonds are sufficient. This could have killed not only the victim, but also the person inside apartments and, put a lot of people at risk in the apartment complex.
This is again, sounds like some of the cities that we're reading about where ruthless behavior and senseless, terrorism is just out running amok. No, the streets are supposed to be safe. People are supposed to be able to walk around without people sticking AR-15s in their face and shooting them literally in the face. This is based upon Article 1715 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, which details the way bonds should be assessed. These are two aggravated set of circumstances which this court finds are aggravating and do not lend itself to any mitigation. I mean, multiple people could have been shot here, but the point is It's Beaumont, Texas. You're not supposed to be shooting. You're supposed to be like studying for school or going to work or something like that. Not trying to kill people and make the world a worse place in a city. As now we are, the most dangerous city now because of people like you. If this is to be believed, you have vaulted us into number one, and that's not anything that's proud. That puts a cloud of shame over this city where good, decent people are trying to do the right thing. But you're working against that. But there are a lot of people who are going to rise up and say enough is enough, and they tend to be on juries. So the bond is not reduced, and we're going to trial. Is that if that's what y'all want?
We're not at that point, Your Honor, but I would like
When is your announcement date?
2 or 3 weeks.
You have 3 weeks. That is all. Who else, John? Is that it for
I
yours?
think that's all of mine, Your Honor.
Okay.
As far as I know.